friends, today is Friday, October the 9th, and we went to Sam's with my mom and dad, and we went to the only discount grocery store that I know of called the Fruit King, and we went to Dollar Tree. So I'll show you what I got. I got a 2-pack of mayo. I've been out of mayo for a while. This was like $4.98, so almost $5. I got a huge 6.3 pound can of green beans. This was $3 something. I'll put the amount that I spent on food somewhere. I also bought a huge 6 pounds and 6 ounce can of diced tomatoes and tomato juice. This was also $3 something. My mom, whenever she goes, she buys this huge 6 pound 11 ounce can of nacho cheese sauce, and she splits it with us, and so I bought a can of nacho cheese sauce and split it with her, and this was $6.30 something. So at the Fruit King we spent $11, and I got 10 lemons. They were 10 for $1. The bananas were 3 pounds for $1, I think. These Honeycrisp apples were $1.50 a bag, and you can see each bag is 3 pounds, so $1.50. But you had to buy 2 bags to get that deal. These mini peppers were 3 bags for $2, which is a great deal. It's the best deal that they had on peppers today. These carrots, this is interesting. These are 2 pound bags of carrots. These were 2 for $1, and then you could get 2 free. So each of these bags basically was 25 cents. The only catch is, I think they're on the verge of going bad, so I have to wash them off today. From the Dollar Tree in town, I got some whole wheat hamburger buns, Nature's Own. I didn't need any more bread, but since they had the kind I liked, I went ahead and got it. So the kind I like from the Dollar Tree. This is not my absolute favorite bread, but this is the Honey 7 grain bread. We are out of these graham crackers, so I got one of these, and I got some black beans. We did not go to HEB today. I'm not really sure what I need from HEB, if I need anything at all, so I'm not sure that I'm going to go. I guess I'll have to look through everything and make a list and see if there's anything I need and go get it. But this is what I got. This is what we got today. So I will show you dinner in a little bit. Oh, and for breakfast, I had the last oatmeal cup and the last pancake. Preston had cereal and milk. Kate made herself eggs and probably a piece of toast or something, and coffee. Preston had coffee. I think Mark had homemade yogurt and granola and melon, because that's the fruit that I cut up. And yep, my parents took us out to eat at Subway for lunch, so that was our food for today. And like I said, I'll show you what we eat tonight. So we're having macaroni and cheese, chicken nuggets, and the carrots that you just saw. And this is noodles from the Dollar Tree, and a little packet of macaroni and cheese that Mark's mom sent us from, I guess, some program that she wasn't going to eat it. These are from my mom. The chicken nuggets are from my mom. So basically this food just cost us pennies for the carrots and a few cents for the pasta. Hi friends, today is Saturday, October the 10th, and it's 11:28. I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I made myself a yogurt bowl. So under here is a homemade yogurt that I make. This is an unknown fruit. I'll explain that at some other time. A banana and some granola, and I drizzled it with honey. So this is breakfast. So I am making pizza this week, and Preston helped me make the pizza dough. Actually, he did most of the work this time. So I'm going to punch it down. And I'm going to get this into my pizza pans. Alright, so you can see I stretched out my pizza dough. So, yeah. Did that. It's about 3 o'clock. I make my own pizza sauce because it has a lot less preservatives. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning and salt to this and spread it over 3 pizzas. It'll be fine. So as you can see, that was plenty of sauce. And then I still have the mozzarella brick, and we are going to use this part of it, so I'm going to have that part left. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the refrigerator. Just wanted to show you, I'm still using the mozzarella cheese that I bought, I think 2 weeks ago. I think it was maybe 3 weeks ago. So the pizzas came out good. The kids and I have eaten ours. Mark is on his way home. Go ahead. And Preston's feeding the dogs. I also made brownies. I don't know if you will remember, but I bought this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I wanted to show you, we finished 1 box of these. They were really good. So I'm debating on whether to frost these, but I have to let them cool right now. See, they're still really warm. I just took them out of the oven. So I don't know if you guys will remember the ice cream that I bought, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. We are having brownies and ice cream for dessert. So for dinner Sunday night, we are having, I had a little bit of rice left. I had like 1 1/4 cups. So we are having rice, and I added onion, I added some poblano pepper, I added chicken bouillon, and I added some sage. And then these are my carrots that I got from the Fruit King that I showed you guys, and I put most of them in the freezer. I tried to blanch them. My mother told me to come home and wash them off, and then wash them off again in vinegar water, which I did. And she told me to blanch them 2 bags at a time, which I did, but I think I accidentally cooked them instead of blanched them, because I've never blanched anything before. And so we had some, you saw we had some Friday night. And then last night we had pizza, so we didn't have carrots. So I'm just heating the rest that I saved from the bag in here. Then I'm just heating them through because they've already been cooked, but I'm just making sure that they're cooked, and then I'll add a little bit of salt and butter. And then in the oven, I have chicken. Preston, would you come get this out for me? So this is dinner. Do you remember those 3 chicken breasts I showed you that my mom gave us? They were in the freezer. These are those 3 chicken breasts on top of the rice. I used a little bit of the cheese sauce that I bought at Sam's. These are the peppers that I bought at Fruit King. Preston and Mark want some. I'm not crazy about raw bell pepper, so I'm not going to eat any, so that's mine and Kate's plate. I don't know if she likes them or not, but she just didn't want to eat today. So that is dinner Sunday night. So this is the first time that this is the second week that we've gotten this box, but I know that you may have heard about this by now, but we've been hearing about it and has not been in our area until now. But there's a local church that is getting these boxes, and so my mom told me about it because she's on Facebook and she found out about it. And my parents are on a fixed income as well, so I'm going to open this and I'm going to show you what we got. battered and breaded chicken leg meat chunks. So we got a block of cheese, Monterey Jack.
Ooh.
My mom got a block of Gouda and gave it to us. Got 2 sour creams, which that's good because I've been eating sour cream. Strawberry yogurt. Milk, which is good because we have children's. Hot dogs. Cantaloupe.
Preston will love that.
Preston will love that. Got some chicken nuggets. I think I told you guys my mom got this basket, this food box last week, and we did too. That's where the chicken nuggets came from. 2 bags of chicken nuggets. Celery. We got 3 apples. 3 onions.
These big onions.
Huge onions. And a bag of russet potatoes. So if you guys, I don't know how to tell you to find out about this. But if you need food right now and you can find this in your area, do it. They don't ask for income requirements or anything, and there's no shame in needing a little help every once in a while. So October the 12th for lunch well, we didn't eat breakfast. We are having yogurt bowls. There's strawberry yogurt under there. I cut up one of the Honeycrisp apples that we bought that you saw from the Fruit King. This is the canary melon that we got in the last Food to Farmers box. A box of raisins. One of the granola bars that I bought, chopped up. Some walnuts, some cacao nibs, and I have honey on mine. So we are going to go eat, and then if Mark is still hungry, there is leftover pizza and sandwich, and yeah, that's it. I had and blanched those 2 heads of celery. My son is not crazy about raw celery. My daughter likes it, I like it, my husband likes it. So I'm not gonna, I bought celery last time I went shopping. I think you saw that. It's in my refrigerator, so I think I'm gonna leave that for us to munch on. And then I'm gonna put this in the freezer. And I put rubber bands around them because my mom said to. And yep, got all the air out of them. I don't have a food saver system anymore. I used to. But anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to make tonight, but I did bring out one of these. And it's frozen, so it's stuck to this mat. You can see right there. And I do wash this all the time. In fact, I'm going to throw it in the washing machine today. But this is one of the 434 bags of chicken. This is 4.34 pounds. It was $1 a pound that I bought last week, my stock up. And I will probably go ahead and cook this all and then just take half out and put it in the freezer or keep it in the fridge. I'm not sure yet. I don't even know what I'm going to make tonight yet, but we are not having fajitas. Because tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, and I don't think, I could stand to eat Tex-Mex 2 days in a row, but I don't think my husband would like it very much, so I'm going to make something like that for dinner, and you'll see what I make, because it's a surprise to me right now as well. So I wanted to show you guys that I did cook up the chicken fajita meat, and I packaged it into 3 portions. We had 1/3 of it tonight. I also made mashed potatoes. I used some of this sour cream. I didn't use any butter. I just mashed it up with salt and pepper. Then I added some milk. So what we had for dinner was mashed potatoes. The fajita meat, I added a little bit of cornstarch, so made like a gravy. And then I went ahead and made 2 cans of green beans, and we had milk. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October the 13th, and it's 10:38. And Mark and I are having yogurt bowls, and they're exactly the same as yesterday, except I added we both have one apple piece instead of the canary melon, but otherwise they're exactly the same. So tonight, Taco Tuesday, we are having taco bowls. I made Spanish rice. I mixed a little sour cream with a little lemon juice. I have some leftover cilantro, not much. I have my mom's pinto beans heating up. She sends me home, whenever she makes pinto beans, she sends me home with some. And then I have the chicken fajita meat in the microwave. And Preston just grated some cheese, and I will show you what our plates look like when they're done. So you can't really see, but there's chicken fajita meat, rice, beans, cilantro, and cheddar cheese, and now I'm just going to put some sour cream on top. And that is going to be dinner tonight. Feeling a little bit lazy. That's why it's not super extravagant with homemade tortillas and so. But I'm sure it will taste delicious. Good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, October the 14th, and it's 9:42 in the morning, and I'm actually feeling a little bit hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and make myself some breakfast. So I thought I'd show you how I make my yogurt bowl. So there's really nothing to it. I just use what I have, and I happen to have this strawberry yogurt that we got from the farm to table box, and I also have homemade yogurt that I made. And so I'm going to start by mixing the two because I need to use the yogurt that I made as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of both in my bowl. And the beauty of yogurt bowls is you can just use whatever you have. And then I really like bananas, so I'm going to cut up banana and put it in there as well. Of course, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries are delicious. And if you have a source for those, you can get economically. the tartness of the berries goes really well with the creaminess of the banana and the yogurt. So I usually chop up my walnuts. I get the walnuts in a bag, and I usually chop up some of them, so I have them ready for recipes. And I'll just take a few and sprinkle them. You guys know I make homemade granola, but you also know, if you've been watching my grocery videos, that I really stocked up on these. And so I may take the day off today. My husband's at work, my kids are at school. I've been feeling very stressed out and frazzled by recent life events. And I'm really feeling the need for some self-care today. So I'm not sure if I am going to make granola or if I am going to allow myself to use the granola bars I've already bought. So I just cut these up like this. Trying to make sure that you're in the frame. You can even do this with Dollar Tree granola bars, and you don't have to use both granola bars. You can put one in your fridge and save it for an afternoon snack. In fact, that's what I should have done, because when I've been making marks in my granola yogurt bowls, I've been using 1 bar a piece. But this is probably going to be my lunch. I might have a sandwich later, but I won't have a big lunch. And so I just put that in there. And then I sprinkle raisins. I don't think I'm going to use the whole box, because that's a lot of raisins. And I already have a banana in there. And then for some extra crunch and nutrition, I sprinkle just a little bit. You just need like a little bit to get the effect of the cacao nibs. That's maybe a teaspoon. And then I drizzle some honey. And that is my yogurt bowl. So I cleaned out my fridge, sort of, today. So as a frugal homemaker, I do save the renderings of animal products. And so sometimes they get put away by my kids. So this is shortening, but there's not very much left, and this is taking up valuable space in my refrigerator. Now this is chicken broth, and believe it or not, chicken broth will last longer if you leave the layer of fat on the top, because it seals out the air, and somehow that keeps it fresher. I don't know the science behind it, but I want to use that chicken broth tonight. And then I had boiled some chicken bones for something, and this is not chicken stock, chicken bone broth, because the bones weren't boiled long enough, but it is chicken water, and you can tell it has a slight consistency to it. And so I saved it, and I'm going to use it today. This is some chicken fat that my daughter had saved, because she knows that I save fat, but it's in a huge container. And this is also some fat that was saved. I think this is bacon drippings. Anyway, so I have all of this fat that I need to decide if I want to save it or if I want to get rid of it. And I would like to use this today. I'm also cleaning out my refrigerator because I cleaned it out. I've kind of, I know what I need to use. So I still have some chicken. So I made the chicken fajita meat on Monday. You saw that. And I made something with it. Oh yeah, like chicken gravy over mashed potatoes, and then I served it with green beans. Last night I made like taco bowls, like chicken with chicken fajita meat instead of taco meat. And I didn't make tacos, I just made taco bowls. So I still have one of those things of chicken left. I have some potatoes. I have the stock I need to use. So I'm thinking about cutting up the potatoes and cooking them in the chicken stock, and then once they're cooked, add a little bit of the nacho cheese that I got from Sam's. Also, I have some peppers and celery that I need to use. I know those are not a real common combination, but I'm going to use them. I'm also considering using spinach. I don't need to use it, but I have it. I think I'm going to layer this all with corn tortillas with some cheese in between the layers or on top, and then make a fruit salad for dinner. So I use this blackboard to brainstorm. I mean, I don't just use it to brainstorm, but I use this a lot to brainstorm. So my camera's making a funny noise. I hope you can hear me. I hope this comes out okay. So I cut up, I don't know, maybe 10 small potatoes, russet potatoes, and I cooked them in the chicken liquid that I told you I was going to for about 10 minutes. And you can see they're cooked through, but they're not falling apart, which is kind of what I want. I decided to add the rest of these peas and carrots. I don't know if it'll be enough. I got these on clearance at the Dollar Tree for 50 cents. And this is the amount of chicken that I have left. So I'm going to put that in there. And see if I think it's enough. I don't think it's quite enough, so I think I am going to add some celery. I added 4 stalks of celery, which may have been a little bit much. I added a little paprika, a little ground mustard, no, not paprika, chili powder. And I added a half a cup of this gourmet nacho sauce. So I turned it back on, and I'm going to let the celery cook a little bit, and then I'm going to put it into a casserole dish. So I made the kids yogurt bowls as a snack. I don't know, they usually make their own snacks and hope they want something sweet, but I was just overcome with happiness that they were both going to be home at the same time. And I'm also cutting out orange stars. Why, you say? Well, I don't have a star cutter, so I'm having to do it freehand. But the reason is Pinterest. I saw a pin. Somebody had cut out orange stars on Pinterest, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to cut them out and dry them up and string them up, and they'll dry, and then I'll have them for Christmas. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. I need to stop doing this for a little bit and put that into a casserole. Oh, and I made a fruit salad for dessert. So that is in here. That's 3 oranges, 2 apples, and 2 plums. I think it's 2 apples. So that will be dessert tonight. So this is what our plates look like. This is how the casserole turned out. I just cut up lettuce, those are croutons, and a little bit of Caesar salad dressing. And you're sitting here at the table for dinner. So this is Kate's and my breakfast. I was gonna make egg sandwiches, but I kind of messed that up, so I had to turn it into an omelet. So there's one piece of sliced cheese and one piece of ham. I didn't know it was going to be an omelet when I made Kate's, so she only has cheese, so she can have a piece of ham. I don't know where she's going to put it, but she'll put it somewhere.
I'll probably just put it in an omelet.
And it is 10:49. And today is today's Thursday, October the 15th, and we're going to have a little bit of butter on our toast, and we're going to go sit and watch the television while we eat, and that is breakfast. I am making a brand new recipe, classic lasagna. Already done is I took out a pound of the ground beef that I had pre-packaged that I showed you guys, and I'm just going to brown that up a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I'm going to add, this is the can of diced tomatoes that I found, and I think that'll be good, rosemary, onions, and garlic. And then the recipe calls for 2 cans of tomato paste, but I only have 1, so I'm just going to go with what I have. I'm sure it'll be fine. So this is how my lasagna turned out before I cut it. I cut up a little bit of lettuce. I don't have any tomatoes. And I put some Caesar salad dressing and the rest of my croutons from the Dollar Tree. And then I had 2 pieces of garlic toast left. I also get this from the Dollar Tree. And so this is going to be for Mark and Preston. I could have made myself like garlic toast on just regular bread or English muffins, but I'm feeling too lazy to do that, so I'm not going to do that. But Preston loves his garlic toast, and Mark's hungry most of the time too, so this is going to be dinner, and I will show you what it looks like when I plate it up. So this is our dinner. It doesn't look very pretty plated up. So last week we ate pretty frugally, as you saw. But I didn't do a price breakdown of each meal. And so I didn't feel justified in putting extreme grocery budget challenge on the video. Even though we ate frugally, I spent a lot more in my stock up grocery haul, like in the meat section. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and link that in an iCard and then in the description box and at the end of the video, because that video has not gotten a lot of views, but it's also an extreme grocery budget what I ate this week video. So I would encourage you, if you really like those type of videos, to go check that one out when you're done watching this one. So also I wanted to tell you that this week I am not doing a price breakdown on what we ate for the week, but as you can see, I used 1 package of chicken fajita meat, which was $4 and something cents, and that was for 3 meals. I also used 1 package of hamburger meat for the lasagna, and that was like $2.49 or something like that. And then the cottage cheese I got from the farm to table box, and I had already had the mozzarella cheese from the week, a couple weeks before. The lasagna noodles I bought for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So this week is also a $10 a person a week menu, if not even less. But I'm not going to do the price breakdown this time of every single meal either. We eat a lot of leftovers for lunch. A lot of times we combine breakfast and lunch. My son eats lunch at school. My daughter makes sandwiches and just takes stuff from home for lunch. My husband takes leftovers to work. So yeah, you will see that this week has also been very frugal. So I am going to call this an extreme meals video. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these type of videos. If you do, let me know in the comments what you like about them, what you'd like to see more of. If you have any questions, about, I do save all my receipts. If you have any questions about the price of anything, please let me know. And I do encourage you to look for that box that I got in your area. If you just type it into Google, you should be able to find some information on it. I also encourage you to, if you are experiencing food scarcity or any type of that type of thing, there are places around to help you, so please ask for help. There's no shame in needing a little help every once in a while. I apologize for all the noise, all my animal noises and my microwave noise. So yep, you guys stick around because I will be bringing you another video just like this with more food and more ideas. Hopefully I will be able to cook some fall food this time for this upcoming week. It is nice and cool here today. I don't know how long that's going to last. I think it's just going to last a day, but it has inspired me to maybe make pumpkin bread or something, so you might see that. So yeah, stick around and I will see you in my next video just like this next week. Bye for now.